All right, boys, welcome to our first podcast. This is Arc Football, and I'm Anthony.
I'm Cole.
I'm Ryan.
And we're going to start off today with the weekly predictions. Week 2 predictions. So first we have the Bucks and the Panthers.
Okay. Honestly, I think the Panthers will win. What was their score last week? Who'd they play again?
Panthers played the Rams last week, lost by 3.
Yeah, they came back a little bit, but they still lost. Cam Newton played terrible last week. However, that was against a solid defense with Aaron Donald. And I think, the Buccaneers don't really have They don't really have a defense, and they lost to Deshaun Jackson, and they just don't really have a good overall team. Therefore, I think the Panthers will probably take this one with ease.
I'm with that because the Bucks got smoked last week by the 49ers.
Okay,
So,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
for sure.
I think that's...
McCaffrey had an insane game against the Rams, but they still managed to lose.
Oh, yeah.
But
Forgot about that. McCaffrey had a good fantasy game. Be sure to pick him up.
I mean, the Panthers put up a really good fight against the Rams, who was previously in the Super Bowl. So I think we could easily say the Panthers are taking this one.
Yeah,
that is a win.
win for sure.
All right, let's go on to the Chargers and the Lions.
Okay, you want to start this one off, dude?
Man, I'm gonna go.
Section.
Chargers. Yeah, I'm
Nah.
gonna say the Chargers for the win on that.
The
one.
Chargers are gonna take it. Yeah.
They got Rivers had a fantastic game. Many don't have him on the fantasy, on people's fantasy rosters, so I would feel like that's a pickup. But Keenan Allen also had a tremendous game, so I feel like if they keep using him as the weapon, they would definitely get that win. So
I also think the Chargers will win, even though they don't have Melvin Gordon. I think Austin Eckler is a solid starter,
yeah,
especially around.
He
Especially,
put up a good game against the Colts.
yeah.
yeah,
And especially since they have a really good offensive line and pretty solid starting quarterback with Rivers, I think they'll. And they have a good defense with Melvin Ingram and everything. And I think who are they playing again? The Chargers.
Who are they?
The
playing?
Lions. Lions don't really have a really good squad. I mean, they're just. I don't know. They're just not really. Never really. Haven't really been
I
good
don't really
in a while.
I don't really see Ebron is he still on the line?
Nah, he runs on the Giants. No.
All right.
Kenny Galladay, Marvin Jones.
They do have those weapons.
Kenny Galladay didn't have a
Jones.
bad game.
They still have a good overall team though.
They have an okay team.
They only get like 500.
I don't know. The Chargers. Phillip Rivers threw for 333 yards.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
both
he's
still gonna
touchdowns,
say.
so
He's still
that's-
Rivers, still a
yeah,
top 10 QB.
still good. I mean,
with Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
So what do we got next? So we all say Chargers, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll say Chargers for that win.
Chargers and Panthers so far.
49ers Bengals. Should be a good game.
I think the 49ers, because I believe Tevin Coleman just got injured.
Yeah.
I think he's out for a couple weeks,
Mhm.
I believe. And I think they're going to use Matt Breida more in the backfield. So he's projected to put up 14 points this week. So
Jimmy G didn't have that great of a game though against the Bucks.
that is true.
No.
I don't know.
I feel like
I
the 49ers. I mean, you said the Bengals?
Yeah.
I really think it's
Mixon
up for
had
grabs.
Joe Mixon had a shitty.
Joe Mixon got
game.
hurt too.
Oh, well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably why.
But he's expected to be okay though this week.
Yeah,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
I feel like if John Ross III does
Just say John Ross.
shit, is that his name?
Just say John Ross.
John
Right
Ross.
there.
That is definitely a pickup in fantasy. If you could pick up John Ross
he,
at this point.
he really killed it
Think so?
last week. Yeah, I believe it.
I think so.
Andy Dalton also threw for 418 yards.
2 touchdowns. Yeah, he had a good
So
game.
he had a really, really good game. I mean, he did throw the ball 50 times, but
Yeah.
Still. In my opinion, I'm going to take the 49ers. I think they have a better overall team. And I actually think Jimmy G is the right man for that squad. I
Me
think
too.
he's got injured last year. He hasn't really proved himself. I mean, he was good on the
I
Patriots.
feel like he's still got a lot to
Yeah.
prove himself, honestly.
And they don't have a terrible team. I mean, Matt Breida's not bad.
Nah, it's just gonna be used a lot.
Who's your-
But if you
because
think about
Tevin
it,
Coleman's done.
Who's your wide receiver?
who's had who? I mean,
Yeah, they have one of the best tight ends in the league, George Kittle. He had
Oh,
an
yeah,
alright
I forgot
game.
that
Okay, George Kittle. Yeah.
He did pretty good last week.
if you think about it though, the Bengals do have a previous starter as their running back this week,
Who?
and Giovanni Bernard.
He's getting old.
Yes, but he has a lot more experience than Matt Breida.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So-
I still feel like the 49ers will take
I
it
think the
though.
49ers will take it.
I don't know.
I'm just playing devil's advocate here. I mean, I agree with you on the 49ers, but I think that the Bengals could possibly put up a good game.
So,
Yeah, I mean, they put up a fight against the Seahawks, and Seahawks
Yeah.
aren't a bad team either.
that's true.
Russell Wilson kind of played like crap.
Yeah, Russell Wilson did not look good at all.
Nope. Not a good time.
Alright, what's up next?
All right, next is the Vikings and the Packers.
Vikings, Packers.
That's gonna be a good
I
game.
might have to say the Vikings. I feel like Stephon Diggs did not come out. This previous week he only put up a couple points.
I mean, the
I feel like
Packers. The Packers were able to come out and beat the Bears, who have really good
That was
defense.
a shitty game.
That was a very horrible game.
That was
but
a horrible game. But I feel like the Vikings still they have so many weapons. Thielen, Diggs,
we got Xavier Rhodes as well.
Xavier Rhodes.
Xavier
So,
Rhodes.
I mean, they obviously put up a good defensive game because they held the Falcons to 12 points. Falcons
Yeah.
have a great wide receiver
That's
core,
true.
so-
Yeah.
and Matt Ryan.
Yeah. I think.
So I think the Vikings are going to win that game.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think the Vikings will actually. I don't think it'll be very close. I mean, actually, I think it'll be close because it's a divisional game and they both go pretty hard. But the Vikings stopped a really good Falcons team with Devontae Freeman, Ridley, Mohamed Sanu, and of course Julio Jones. And they had the best cornerback going up against Julio Jones and shut him down. And the Packers don't really have a good wide receiver core besides Devontae Adams. So. And yeah, I just think the Vikings will win.
Yeah.
I wouldn't start Devontae Adams this week either.
I feel like it'll be a close game. Just Vikings will pull it out.
Yeah, me
Alright,
too.
Who do we got next?
All right, Vikings on that one.
Yeah, Vikings.
Seahawks, Steelers. Both teams did not look great this week.
No.
I mean, the Steelers got absolutely blown out by the Patriots,
Yeah.
which is
We're gonna get used to
expected.
that.
James Conner didn't really put up the numbers we were really expecting.
Big Ben looked absolutely awful.
Big Ben just did
Yeah,
not look like
he
he was there.
Overthrew every single
Oh, yeah.
pass.
A lot of passes were terrible.
Yeah.
He kind of blows. Nice.
I mean, I get it, it's the Patriots, but you only put up 3 points,
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
and they're
Yeah,
probably
that's-
still dealing with the loss of AB right now. So, I mean,
And maybe on.
All right. So the Steelers are playing the.
the Steelers are playing
What was this matchup?
Seahawks.
the Seahawks.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
I'm gonna go with the Seahawks as well.
Because Russell Wilson didn't have the best game last week. He actually started off pretty rough.
I mean, he only threw for 196 yards, and that's not like
Week
Russell
one's
Wilson.
always a struggle, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone's getting
It's
back
kinda hit or
into it.
miss.
It's a hit or miss for most teams. I feel like the Seahawks still got, the talent that could, beat many teams this season.
Yeah, I think they'll still make the playoffs. Maybe a wild card. I don't know. We'll see down the road though.
What do we
But
got?
I don't think the Steelers are going to be this year. And actually, I don't even think the Steelers are going to make the playoffs this
No.
year.
I'm with that.
So I'm going to go with Seahawks, and I think it'll be somewhat close.
Seahawks across the board.
Yeah.
All right.
Agree.
Now we got the Patriots and the Dolphins. Do we even need to talk about it?
Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's just,
I mean, you
I don't
got
think we got to talk
I think
about
that would be a
that.
blow
the
up.
Dolphins look like the worst team in the league, and the Patriots look like the best team in the league.
Danny
so-
Amendola was the only freaking guy that got points,
Yeah.
in fantasy for them. But
Kenyon Drake
I
doesn't
mean,
play well
Kenyon
either.
Drake didn't play well, and
You have such a fire offense with Tom Brady and Antonio Brown.
Josh Gordon.
It's Gordon, yeah.
Not even close.
You have
James White,
you have a really good
yeah,
offense
You got
against
James White, Rex Burkhardt,
against the team that put up or that let the Ravens put up 59 points against them.
Yeah. Ravens
the
are.
the Ravens,
They scored in every quarter. I mean, they scored 21 in the first, 21 in the
21
second.
in the first.
Yeah, that's
RG3 went off on them. RG3 went 6 for 6.
yeah.
I
And
know
threw a
that you're
touchdown.
bad defensive. You let RG3. And
Oh,
plus,
yeah.
the Dolphins are falling apart. A lot of players requested trades.
Yeah, there's no team
Yeah,
loyalty,
right
no
after
team
the
pride.
game,
I think Devontae Parker on the Dolphins is a good pickup in fantasy, though, because Kenny Stills left, and he's really the only option they have.
So yeah.
Preston Williams actually didn't do too bad either.
No, he didn't do too bad, but
Yeah,
I don't think
he's
he's going to be the crazy.
No, definitely not.
He's no Devontae
for
Parker.
No.
beating the Patriots.
Yeah.
I mean, the Patriots look like they're really doing well, obviously, and
Oh, yeah,
the
we're just gonna
Dolphins don't
say
even look.
Patriots for
Yeah, the
that,
Patriots
yeah.
across the board easily.
Alright.
Okay, next
We
up.
got
Then you got Saints Rams.
Go to 1 o'clock.
Okay, Cardinals Ravens.
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 Kyler Murray can't do everything, man. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I
Yeah.
just don't. Larry Fitzgerald, you know, the connection's there, but it's not going to be like, you know,
And
every freaking play.
even though David Johnson did have a not horrible game, I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible.
Yeah, how many points did he put up in fantasy?
He's like 22.
Yeah, he had like 22.
I
so
mean,
it's
that's
solid.
pretty good.
Pretty
It's
good.
not like
He's
yeah.
David Johnson's not the same person he was 2 years ago though.
No.
So 3 years ago before his injury.
Kyler Murray, although he did have 308 yards, 2 touchdowns,
And it was a tie.
it ended in a
first-
tie.
Ended in a tie.
And
How do you
he
feel
went
about
he went
I don't
29
like ties.
he went 29 and 54.
29-54.
Yeah, it's a lot of throwing
That's
for
a
a
That
rookie.
is a
lot.
lot of things.
Yeah.
For
I'm
first
not a
game
big
back.
tie guy.
Yeah.
I hate ties actually.
I don't like ties. I feel like it should be.
They
whoever
did
wins.
show perseverance in the fourth quarter though. They put up 18 points.
The Lions.
No, the
Came
Cardinals.
back.
Oh, the Cardinals. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
a bad. Lions aren't good though. They don't have anyone. I
Yeah.
mean, they don't. They have one player on defense, Darius Slay, good cornerback. That's about it.
and he wasn't even the one who got the pick.
Yeah,
So I mean I don't know.
All right.
Cardinals are looking good. We're looking at it.
Gonna,
we'd all go Ravens.
Yeah.
Ravens on
Birds
that
being
one.
the birds.
Mark Ingram, you know. Got
Yeah.
like-
Colts Titans.
Ooh, that's a good game.
This might actually be a good game.
I'm gonna go with
I'm gonna go Titans on this
Titans
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, even though we're agreeing on everything, like I'm gonna have to go with the Titans too.
So we're going Titans with that one. I think they're all. I mean, they're coming off a lot of momentum too. Where the Colts are kind of like, they're pretty pissed about Luck retiring and everything too. But still, I
They're,
think
they're definitely gonna have to adjust to Jacoby Brissett as
yeah,
yeah,
you know, I mean-
they're not gonna be bad though.
the no.
I don't think it's supposed to be that bad. That's Ty.
yeah, they'll have to. Yeah, they have to.
Solid weapons.
Yeah.
Marlon Mack.
Yep.
Yeah, Marlon Mack had a fucking game, man.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't expecting that from Marlon, honestly.
They have a good offensive line too. All right,
Yeah,
so what we got
not too
next?
Let's talk about the Jaguars and the Texans.
Yikes.
That's a good game.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Nah.
No.
I'm going Texans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I say Texans kill them. Absolutely kill them.
Absolutely kill them.
Jaguars just lost Nick Foles.
I mean,
Yes. You know what? This is not going to be a good game. I take it back. The Texans are.
Jaguars got killed by who'd they play? They got killed. I know the defense is terrible.
Oh, by the Chiefs.
Was it the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jaguars got killed by the Chiefs. Don't get me wrong, they have AJ Bouye and Jalen Ramsey, but still.
can't always determine on
Yeah.
that, like, you know?
Plus, also, Tyreek Hill got hurt in that game. They still got
He
killed.
did.
I'm going to go Texans. Plus, they looked good yesterday against the
Yeah.
Saints.
Yeah, I agree with
Although the Saints won that game, and but the Texans really showed perseverance again
Yeah.
in that
Yeah,
game.
the
You know
Texans
what I mean?
were like,
It's a good Saints team.
Yeah.
that was just a 58 field goal, you know. That's just how it was. Will Lutz really clutched it up there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so we all say Texans, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Texans across the
The
board.
boys and the skins.
It's Cowboys.
Come on, yeah, it's the boys.
Cowboys. I mean, Dak, Michael Gallup.
They just
Josh
looked amazing.
Garland, like-
They looked amazing last week.
I don't know who it was, but someone tweeted out. It was like someone from ESPN or some shit. But he was like, the Giants made Dak look like Johnny Unitas this week,
Oh God.
and that's a compliment right
One
there.
week.
There you go.
I know, but I mean, Dak threw 405 yards, and I think
I think,
they should just steamroll over the Redskins again.
yeah, they'll kill the Redskins, especially after. I mean, yeah, I would say
Yes.
The Eagles.
Skins all-
I mean,
Adrian Peterson's coming back, but they also
He's
let
coming
guys.
back.
the
those
Eagles
guys-
did score. They outscored the Redskins 32-3 between the second and the fourth quarter. So I mean, look at the Redskins. Like,
Skins don't have anybody.
yeah,
I
this
Dallas has got that. There's no way that the Skins are gonna be able to,
Yeah.
you know.
Cough momentum too.
Yeah.
this should be a blowout.
Yeah. Agreed.
What do we got next?
Bills Giants.
Ooh.
Bills coming off a huge win in New York already. So I mean,
Oh man.
the Bills should probably take that game.
I'm gonna go with
basically.
Bills too. I
Yeah.
don't think the Giants are. I think the Giants.
I mean, dude, Saquon really ran against the Cowboys.
yeah, but they got killed anyway.
Yeah.
I think the Bills. No, I think it'll be really. Honestly, I think it'll be a good game, but I think Saquon can't do everything, and Eli has no
Nah,
receivers.
Evan Ingram, you know, he did
It's-
pretty good against the Cowboys, but it wasn't enough.
I think it'll be a close game though. I think the Bills will take it though.
Yeah, it's
I
two
agree.
shit teams. I mean, you can't
Yeah, you can't really like.
expect a
Can't
great
think about
game out
this.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah. What's
All
up next?
Chiefs Raiders. Think that's
Alright, I'm
Fairly
gonna go.
obvious.
I'm gonna go Chiefs.
Chiefs
It's kind
easily.
of tough, but no.
Start Sammy Watkins this week because Tyreek Hill's out. So that's a must start.
Yeah, so Sammy Watkins gonna get 60 points.
Yeah.
45.
Pat Mahomes looked great this week,
As always.
Oh yeah.
as always.
Although
Although
Kelsey had his touches with the ball.
he's trying a little too much with the no look passes. But,
Yeah,
he's
he was
cocky
trying,
with it.
a little cocky with it, but
but I mean,
Mahomes is Mahomes.
Yeah, he deserves to be cocky.
He's still
It's
gonna
Mahomes,
do
yeah.
good.
He got an MVP
You know?
last year.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's up next?
Bears Broncos.
What was the Broncos score yesterday?
The Broncos lost to the Raiders yesterday.
Lost by 8.
24-16.
I'm gonna go Bears, but honestly, I think it's gonna be a closer game than people think. I don't think the Bears have a good offense at all.
I think that
You saw what they did.
I mean,
you saw what they did Thursday. Scored
I'm
3
gonna
points.
make a bold prediction, and
It's
I'm
week
gonna say
one.
the Raiders take it.
The Raiders aren't playing though.
What? Okay, so then I don't know why I just said that. So then yes, I agree with Cole there.
I think the Bears will take it, but I think it's gonna be a lot closer than people think because Bears have the best defense in the league by far.
Yeah, Khalil Mack running
Raiders
the
did-
defense.
I
They
mean,
did
Broncos-
put up 3 points against the Packers.
That's
Yeah.
week one.
Broncos-
man. Thursday night football.
Yeah.
It's such an odd day.
Okay.
I never liked Thursday night football personally.
So we're
but,
agreeing on
you
the
know.
Bears.
Yeah, I think the
agree.
Broncos still have a good offense though. Emmanuel Sanders.
They got Tariq Cohen, Allen Robinson. They're gonna go off. They went off last game with them. You know, they didn't make touchdowns or anything, but they had good solid.
Mr.
I was talking
Trubisky-
about Broncos. I was talking about Broncos. Right?
Hey, you're talking
Mitch
about
Trubisky
yeah.
didn't look amazing.
I don't think Mr.
But-
Trubisky's the guy for the team.
Okay.
Who's their back? Do you know who their backup is?
They're not gonna play that back.
No,
He gets
obviously
hurt.
not. I was just wondering who it was.
What we got next?
So
4 o'clock games are on. Too?
that was all the 4 o'clock games. So now we got the 8 o'clock games.
Saints Rams.
We already talked about that, didn't we?
No.
Oh, all right. So the Saints and Rams.
That's
Yeah, you
big.
told me not to. The Saints and Rams. That should be a good game.
I don't know.
That's tough. I'm not gonna lie, because New Orleans still got that. They still got
Where are
the
they
fire.
playing? I think that might.
They held
honestly,
up
that
against
might
the
make me
Texans.
swing.
Home team.
They're playing in LA.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Rams. I think the Saints look really good at home. Always when they're in the dome, but I think the Rams are the more talented team overall.
There
I
was-
just think they're the better team.
This is a tough.
They had 2 unexpected close games. Although they both won, they
Yeah.
only won by 2 and 3 points against the Texans and the Panthers, which really
Yeah,
is not impressive.
yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the Saints are gonna take it.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have to go with the Saints
I mean,
as well.
Chances are it's probably gonna be a close game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So,
sure.
I mean-
probably will.
Will Lutz is
I mean,
obviously
it's a
clutch.
repeat. It's a
Yeah, now we know Will Lutz is gonna.
It's a
Yeah.
repeat of last year too, right? Then they play each other in the playoffs, and Saints won to Super Bowl.
Rams won.
Rams won. My bad. Rams won and went to Super Bowl.
Wasn't
right?
that call?
Yeah, it was. The
Yeah,
rough
that was
call.
that rough call.
Yeah, they all wore they wore the ref jerseys. when
The ref jerseys
in
coming
the
in
stands.
the
Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm gonna go Rams. Will you guys go Saints?
I'm gonna go Saints. Drew Brees threw for 370 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean,
Yeah, and he has
Or
Kamara
he's-
and Michael
yeah.
Thomas as always.
yeah.
And they still have a 2-headed back beast with Latavius Murray. He got a touchdown yesterday too.
Yeah, Kamara's expected
It'll be
to
a
go
good game.
off.
It'll be a
I
good
think he
game.
does.
I'm taking the Saints.
I'll go with Saints.
I'm gonna go Rams, but it'll be
All right.
close.
All right.
I wouldn't be surprised if Saints win.
And then Monday night, great
Sunday
game.
night, Sunday night.
No, Monday. Oh, come on. All right, Sunday night. The Eagles and the Falcons.
I'm going with the Birds, but not the Eagles. I'm going with the Falcons. And I'm going to say why. I think the Falcons are going to run over the Eagles secondary just like the Redskins
yeah.
did in the first half. I think Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley are going to get combined 200 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I think the Falcons are a way better team than the Eagles right now.
He's a Cowboys fan, so.
Based on last week. Okay. The Eagles
Falcons
didn't.
didn't-
Yes, I know the Falcons didn't look good, but the Eagles equally did not do as well
They
as
did win, though.
dude. Yes, but look at the team they played.
They did play a bummy team.
They did play a bummy team.
Yeah, the Eagles did play a bummy team. I mean, we had our calibers.
I'm gonna
you know.
take the Falcons because
I think it'll be a close game. Though.
I think it's gonna be a close game, but I'm gonna take the Falcons because the Eagles have zero secondary, as we saw.
Yeah, I see that they have big
Gonna have to agree
names.
with the secondary.
The
They have
Eagles,
big names,
pretty
but they
bad.
don't. They
the
didn't play well
Falcons,
yesterday.
the Falcons have a deep threat.
Yeah, 2.
They have Ridley, Jones, Sanu. Like, they're gonna do good.
And Devontae
Obviously,
Freeman in the
and
backfield.
they have Devontae Freeman.
They should
Matt
be able
Ryan
to establish.
didn't really do that good either.
They should be able
Yeah,
to
in the
establish
first
a
week,
good,
Ridley
a
played
good
well
passing
yesterday,
game.
last week.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna go Falcons.
I'm taking
close game.
Falcons.
I'm gonna take Eagles.
All right,
Yeah,
fair.
I'm gonna have to go for that. They're my team, but I'm not gonna say them every fucking week. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be Eagles. This time.
And now we got the Browns and the Jets.
Uh,
That's honestly a toss up. I don't even know what to say about
What a
either
toss.
of
I'm
those.
a Jet fan. I'm going Browns.
Oh man,
I don't trust my
I don't
Jets.
trust Le'Veon, Robbie Anderson.
No, they just lost to the Bills.
I want to say the
With Zay
Browns.
Jones and Cole Beasley.
I want to say the Browns have like a lot of talent.
They have big
Which-
names.
They just
Which
got all
should
these
do
players
well.
over the summer. They just got
They have no
all these.
chemistry.
They should statistically do well against
They
the
should
Jets,
do okay.
but they
They're still
showed up.
learning each other. Like they still have to learn how to
I don't think
They have to
Baker's the
learn how to be a
man.
team.
I don't think Baker's the man. I think Baker's. There's too much hype around Baker, and if he has all these weapons with Nick Chubb, Odell, Jarvis, and David Njoku, and a solid offensive line, he's not going off. I don't think he's the man. Only first week, I'll give him that, but still.
I think Le'Veon has a good place on the Jets, and
Yeah, he's
I
still-
think that
they're kinda
should
good.
fare well against the Browns.
And they got Demaryius Thomas too.
And Demaryius
Yeah, they
yeah.
just got Demaryius Thomas today.
As about an hour
So-
ago.
Yeah,
That was a really
That's good for
that's
Darnold.
a really good ad.
it's good for Darnold.
Oh yeah,
Veteran presence.
Darnold needs that. He
I'm gonna
really
make
needs
another
those
bold
players.
prediction. I'm gonna say the Jets take it.
All right, I'm gonna stick with the Browns.
I'm gonna stick with the Browns.
I'm
I think
stick
it
with
will
the
be. I don't know. I think the Browns could blow it out if they come together and if Odell plays like Odell, Baker plays like he did last year, and juice is juice.
Did you see what happened? Like, Odell Beckham Jr. obviously wore. Everyone knows he wore that $350,000
yeah.
watch, right?
Yeah.
Now
NFL's
he's
going a little bit. too
yeah
crazy
he's
about it.
creating more of a problem with the NFL now.
This is not what we
Yeah.
need.
This
not
is
what the
not what the
NFL
Browns
needs.
need.
No,
No.
Definitely not
young
what the
team.
Browns.
they don't
Yeah.
need that.
Young team. Youngish team.
They're just starting out like with their new roster.
Odell's
They basically have a new roster. Like the whole,
Yeah.
it's been
Yeah.
completely changed.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's gonna take a lot to get that team really started.
Yeah,
But I
Yeah.
think in the future they'll do well. But I don't think they have. I think they're gonna put together another terrible season this year. Something.
Again, I think Browns go 7, 9, 8, and 8.
Alright.
yeah. I'm gonna say 7-9 with that.
All right. So what else is on the agenda?
So
Sleep.
now we can talk about the fantasy ad drops.
Okay.
Ooh, I got.
Who do you got?
Definitely add. This is my.
Okay.
Andy Dalton threw for 418 yards, and 158 of them were to John Ross, and he's what normally a 3, a wide receiver 3.
On that team or in
Yeah,
fantasy?
on that team.
Yeah, he's behind Tyler Boyd and AJ Green, but
I mean, Tyler Boyd threw for, Tyler Boyd only had 60 yards.
yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
They do, but I think that's because the Seahawks put their star corner on Boyd instead of Ross, but they might switch that now. So we don't know.
Yeah. I don't
We'll
know.
see how week 2 plays out. My main fantasy ad, I think, is actually, I think it's going to be, I think it's Matt Breida, if you already don't have him, because Tevin Coleman just got hurt. So he's going to get all the pass catches, and Michael Gallup from the Cowboys.
Yeah, that is Michael Gallup is gonna go off these next couple weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
he will definitely go off these next.
He has all the star
He's
caliber.
very low. He's looking very well.
And all the attention is towards either Zeke or Cooper. So
Yeah.
Michael Gallup has the talent to get open and stuff. So I think he's
It's-
a good pickup.
it's not as good as obviously the AB and Juju situation was,
Yeah,
but I think
I don't know. I think it's pretty far off from.
no, yes, it's
Yeah,
far
yeah.
off, but I think
It's not
it's
close.
a
Similar
comparison
thing.
to be made because I think everyone's gonna put. You saw Juju did not do that well this week. Okay,
It was
obviously.
against a tough defense.
Yes, but what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, like when a team has a star wide receiver, which is Amari Cooper in the Cowboys' case, the corner that they're going to put their star corner on Cooper, and that's what made Juju also look so good. Is that he always had the second corner on him? So I think that's going to be the situation this year with the Cowboys, with Michael Gallup having not as good of a corner as Amari Cooper on him. So I think Michael Gallup's a good pickup.
Yeah.
Another pickup would probably be Adrian Peterson. You know, I know
That's
he's
true.
old, but now's the time to pick him up.
Yeah.
I mean, Darius Geis just got injured, so
He's
I would
definitely gonna start.
if he's gonna start, obviously. I'm thinking he's gonna put up some points. Who do we say the Redskins are playing again? Week 2?
The Redskins are playing Cowboys.
Well, you know, Cowboys have their downfalls with the defense sometimes. They have Van Der Esch, they have Sean Lee, they got everyone. They basically got everyone. But I feel like
playing.
What?
Sure.
Yes, Sean Lee's
He
playing.
played last week.
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh,
AP will definitely get some good rushing yards.
He
Not
did.
all touchdowns, but definitely some good rushing
I can agree with
yards.
that.
He's a good
Yeah.
flex.
He is a good flex.
He's-
Yeah, I would put him
still-
on the flex. I wouldn't put him in your regular running
Yeah.
back slot. You know.
It's still AP AD
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah, I agree. And
Who else you got?
another one I would say is Delaney Walker from the Titans. The tight end went completely off this week. I really
What do you
think
get?
he's 20-something points, I think.
I mean, that's good for any tight end nowadays. Not many good tight ends.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. There's not a
Yeah.
lot of good tight ends now, like in the NFL right now. I
Yeah.
feel like Delaney's a great pickup.
They just use wide
You know?
receivers so much.
Yeah, because Titans, they're going to be using
You got-
him now.
You got Jared Cook. Drop him.
Yeah,
Pick up Delaney Walker.
yeah,
True.
that would be a good, yeah. So that I would say Delaney Walker's a great pickup. But
Yeah.
just for this week, and then after that, we'll see how he does. He might be on the drop or keep him on the bench. We don't know yet.
Yeah, it's only been 1 week.
It's only been 1
But
week.
we'll
We
see.
can't really
They're
decide.
looking good, those
Yeah.
players right now. Alright. Is that it?
And yeah, I think that's all we got to talk about this
Yeah,
week.
alright,
We'll
cool.
see.
Thanks for sticking with us.
Thank you for watching Art Football. Art
yeah.
Football.
Thanks for watching our first podcast. Go follow our Twitter, subscribe and like on YouTube, and
Do all that shit.
just keep up to date with us because we're going to be posting this whenever, and then we're going to be recording another one on Tuesday talking about week 2 and predictions for week 3. So
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll get you back to we'll be on to next week.
Thank you.